India.
We came here to help build better farmers.
That's a tough market to corner.
India was open for business, and I wanted carbide at the heart of the revolution.
The Bhopal Pray for Rain is about the biggest industrial disaster in human history, where 10,000 people died through a gas that was leaked in Bhopal in central India. I play the role of Rekha, and she moves to Bhopal, and she has this much admired life in Bhopal. And then her husband is the first one to be killed in the Union Carbide. So you see how her life goes from this much admired life to one of grief and desperation. She basically, and then you see how she has to struggle to survive. And she represents all the silent sufferers of people of Bhopal.
You want to know what happened to her lifestyle? Her husband was murdered by carbide.
Bhopal was before my time, but when I was growing up, I heard about it in newspapers, and when my agent gave me the script, I was reading it, and I'm like, you know, this is still an issue at the moment. That was an issue, but it's still an ongoing issue. And I love to do movies that give light on subjects like this.
We may need to implement some structural changes.
This could have serious implications.
I'm willing to take that risk.
You hear about it, like we heard what happened on the actual night when 10,000 people died on December the 3rd, 1984. But actually recreating those end moments, while my character has to do right at the end of the film, recreating that last, because a movie is the last few months leading to the event. So the last few months, how do you create that? How do you create the last few hours of the gas and how it affects us? So when you were actually acting those moments, you really feel how were they feeling. And just to imagine that, it's, you know, very distractful.
My name is Warren Anderson. Remember, we're not just Carbide, we are Union Carbide, united in our efforts to build a better future for everyone.
Martin Sheen, he's an incredible actor and also a wonderful human being. And just watching him take after take, you just learn so much by watching him perform.
Union Carbide stores 40 tons of poison in the heart of Bhopal.
One drop of your stuff killed her husband.
We set the highest safety standards in the industry.
Oh, I love coming back to Leicester. You know, this is where I grew up, and it's like, oh, I can go to my same places, and you know, my family are all here. So it's really nice to be back home in Leicester.
Push them harder. Is that a good safety precaution?
Your factory is choking this town.
But this factory feeds this town.
I was born and brought up in Leicester, then moved to Oadby, and I was studying here, and then I moved to London when I was 18 to study medicine. When I was in Leicester, I did some shows at the Haymarket Theatre and at the Derby Playhouse and some other theatres on Welford Road. And once I was having my I was doing AS levels, and I was doing science. I was doing science and maths and sociology and psychology, and I had a lot of exams in one day. So the news, ITV News at 10 came and did a segment on me, and a director watched it and called my school the next morning and said, we would like to interview Fagun for this role in this film. During my summer holidays, I auditioned, and I was very lucky to get a part. So I was always acting, but I went to study because, you know, I wanted to get a degree.
Can you hear me up there? Can you hear me? All right.
Oh, I miss my family, and I miss my home, and I also miss on Diwali, the Belgrade Rose, when they close it down and the lights, so I love that.
Tell me something. You think Carbide should stay here in Bhopal?
Yes, Sahib.
Okay. I can sleep tonight.